Testing. So, dude, what's going on with fucking Russia and Ukraine, man?
Dude, I have no idea.
Have you looked into this at all?
No.
Dude, apparently Ukraine leaders tell the nation that Russian invasion is not imminent as world leaders prepare for potential escalation. Didn't know that.
When did that article come out? What's going on?
It's live right now.
Bro, I have not paid attention. I've been depressed.
Yeah.
Okay. And scream is the reason, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, a lot of
so I
things.
have not fucking So we're going to war?
I don't know. Well, it doesn't look like we are, but it looks like
we're helping out someone.
Well, it looks like the Ukraine thinks Russia's about to invade, and they're just like kind of chilling. And I've seen a lot of little memes, that I haven't really got. Like I don't get it. I didn't really get it until I saw this article. But yeah, dude, they're ready for the worst, man. It's pretty crazy. I didn't know that was potential.
When did Russia become like the real enemy? I thought it was like for play. Like we what I'm saying?
Nah.
We're better. No, we're better. No, we're better. And then
right.
And so on.
Mm-hmm.
But when did they become like?
Dude, I think they've always just been like, after we dropped the bomb on Japan, I think they've been like, whoa, okay. All right, so they're going to do that. And then now, ever since then, I feel like they've always looked at us like we were kind of the bad guys because that was they weren't even going for that shit.
Are we the bad guys?
I mean, I don't know, dude.
To someone
depends on how you see it.
Yeah, to someone we are, though.
I mean, if you were to, look at, Star Wars, for example.
You can tell I'm already high. I just asked if America
yeah.
was a bad person.
I said the bad guy. Are we the bad guy?
Duh. I just had to literally think
sure
about my. But yeah.
I just kind of went oh yeah, I guess to some people, yeah.
But yeah, it depends on who you talk to. Yes, still that's true. But yes, we are.
Yeah, I definitely think they're definitely just trying to keep us in check to an extent too. Just not literally, but I think they want to. But yeah, man, I just saw that and was kind of like, damn, that's crazy. I don't ever really know about conflicts that are going on anymore, dude. All I see is Joe Biden telling the old dude, what did he say? He said, "Shut up, you dumb son of a bitch." You ever see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, all we see now is people on trial for pedophilia, cops on trial.
Oh yeah.
And they kind of hiding Biden is hiding that stuff. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the dude definitely isn't trying to cover him because every time they do, he looks silly as hell. And they try not to make their president look silly because they were trying to make up for the last one. That's how they think, at least. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to. Oh man, we had to talk about him all the time. Oh well, now
Now we don't have anything to worry about. We don't even need to talk about him.
They're like, we don't have to talk about him. And then every time he goes up, they're like, ah shit. And then everybody on Fox News is like, fuck yes. And it's just him stammering through shit.
He's a mummy.
Yeah, he's crazy, bro.
He's like a mummy for real.
It was cool to see him snap back at that reporter.
Mummy, huh?
It was cool to see him snap back at that reporter.
When was that? See,
the other day. They asked him about. It was this conservative journalist that asked him about inflation.
Newsmax.
And he's like, "You are one dumb son of a bitch," or something like that. Yeah. He's like, "Shut up, you son of a bitch," or something like that. It's hard to tell what he was saying, but you could hear it, and everybody was like, "Oh."
See, I like old Pennsylvania Joe. That's Pennsylvania Joe.
You know what, guys? Just shut the fuck up. What if you just said that one day? Guys, come on, guys. Come on. Let's get it together. Enough of the name calling. Please just shut up,
there
you
should
dumb
be
bastard.
Surveys though, people who voted for him. How are they feeling? How are we feeling?
Yeah. Well, dude, like I said, I've said this before. I've kind of seen it for what it is. I've voted twice.
Yeah. I wrote myself in. Yeah. So for president, but
yeah, bro, I was definitely kind of thinking that this would be a cool thing, and it's not a cool thing, And some people, a lot of people were like, it was never going to be a cool thing. And I was like, I see that now. So, like I said, I'm not really.
Wait, cool?
A good thing. This is it thing that we're switching it up. You thought he was about
to legalize prostitution or something?
No, that'd be yeah, that's a cool thing. They'll be like, oh, dude, you have no idea when Joe Biden becomes legal, bro. Prostitution's gonna be illegal. You know what I'm saying? You get healthcare benefits for sex workers, free abortions. You know what I'm saying? I'd be sick. That'd actually be fire. And none of that happened.
Yeah. What type of fun were you thinking though? What was your fun?
Oh, I don't know. I just no borderline prejudice,
xenophobia.
Yeah. I was hoping we'd all come together, and yeah, dude, it's not good. But hey, man, that's just that's how it goes. Yeah, that's literally, we'll just do like CNN and not talk about politics now, because that's literally all that there is.
There's nothing
happening.
About.
Yeah, I just saw that one Ukraine thing. I was like, that's kind of
well.
crazy.
There's a lot to talk about, but they're not really reporting. I don't know anything about it, man. I don't know fucking U.S., Ukraine, and Russia relations.
No,
I just know the government, some of the government claim that they hacked us or whatever, which I think happens every election since probably our first televised election, or however we, I feel like there's been meddling in all of them, and we meddle just as others meddle.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just a big game. The only thing I really know about Russia is the hats with the flaps on the sides, and everything's red. They got backwards R's. Those are the big. Yeah. Those are the big things I know about Russia.
I read some, actually, you know what? Something about Ukraine did stumble upon my desk the other day. Actually.
When you were doing your research?
Yeah. I think I read somewhere, I didn't know that. I guess they're they're the second largest by area, like, place other than Russia in that part of Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I guess they're the second poorest nation. Like, I don't know if it was in the world or might be in Europe. Second poorest nation.
Which one?
Ukraine.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And they border right next to Russia.
Is that where they did that's where they did most of the nuclear tests too, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I just read that those weird facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't pay attention to this shit. I've been fucking depressed. So 2 weeks ago, remember we came on here and we were like talking about the best movies.
And we were excited about Scream.
I probably mentioned it, yeah. I feel like I mentioned Scream and said the first one is my favorite movie ever. Well, the whole franchise are my favorite movies ever, like the first four. And then this new one is the fifth one, and we went and saw it a week after we did that.
Yep.
Last one.
Yep. Mid. Super mid. It wasn't like an experience that was like, that was so disappointing, like that was trash. It was just like, you were watching it and you were like, oh, okay, this is okay, like this isn't bad. And then it gets towards the end and you're like, okay, like of course they did that. And then after it's over, you're just kind of like, well, I did like these things about it. And then from there on, you're just kind of like, in hindsight, like those things that I liked about it are the only things I remember about it. And that wasn't even like, 2/3 of the movie. So
you letting them off easy, bro. That shit was literally found in a trash can.
Good cop,
and should have stayed in the trash can. Bro, first of all, the nigga that wrote it, my bad for saying the N-word. My bad. I'm so sorry.
We apologize to the viewers.
I'm black, so it don't
he's
matter.
a black guy, but still we apologize.
But, look, I try to be clean, okay? Listen, the fucking, bro, the writer, one of the writers, James Vanderbilt, this man wrote Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, which it should have been a red flag right there. Those movies, I thought they were good, but only because of Andrew.
Exactly.
Whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
But, bruh. Bad. Yeah. No. And fucking, bro. So, no, this shit ruined. Okay.
So just to give some hindsight for viewers, like we literally watched all of them beforehand, like twice. Over the past 2 years, we've watched them all twice, at least. Probably some 3 times.
And the first one is my favorite movie of all time. We saw the first one back in October. It got re-released in theaters, and we fucking saw it.
So good.
And that shit was a dream come true for me. So I'm like, and I'm knowing about this Scream 5. I'm following the news the whole year. It's in production. I know when it's pausing production. I know the locations they're shooting at. You know what I'm saying? I know the people who are casted before they freaking put the cast list out. All types of shit. And so I'm hyped. The trailer comes out. I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we go see this shit. Look, first of all, the killers are predictable. I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you, but I want to so bad. That's kind of why I can't. I don't know what to say about it. But that shit trash, man.
Well,
and they keep saying it's for Wes Craven, the director of the first 4. And man, Wes Craven would never make no bullshit like this, man. It literally ruined my favorite movie. I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know what this planet is anymore. To be honest with you, what is this world that we're living in?
I think what really happened was, like, if you watch the first 3 movies, bro, every single one of them has a super redeemable quality to it. That's like, you love this movie even though it's different, or even though it's like different from the last one. Or,
they're smart.
They're very smart. The fourth one is a great, return to the form, and like they did it perfectly. It was still made by Wes. And with this movie, bro, this one that just came out is just not the same movie, the same type of movie. Like, obviously it shouldn't be the same as the first 3.
It shouldn't be, but they went into it saying
they Force Awakened
that this is gonna be. We're big fans of Wes Craven, man. We love all his movies. We love all the Scream movies. We're gonna make a Wes Craven. We're gonna make this film as if we're Wes. Basically, is what they said, as if they're Wes Craven, bro.
And they also didn't.
And it's two of them.
Yeah, they didn't.
That's what made it even worse for me.
They didn't pay attention to how well Wes produced like red herrings throughout their movies too. Like, all of his movies, they're like, you have no idea who it could be. They point you in so many different directions. And with this one, they might have done that one time, and I honestly can't remember when. But you almost obviously know who it could be the whole time.
No, every time they try to do it, you like, who gives a fuck? We already know who the killers are. You don't need to do a red herring anymore.
And they're all very comical. It's not like, you don't take it seriously as an audience. It's like, they're just dishing it out to each other because they're kids, like, talking shit, and like everybody's rude as fuck.
Speaking of talking shit, so I understand that they live in Woodsboro, where all the murders have taken place before, and I understand that they've seen the movies within the movies.
Some of them haven't,
but the friend group, they've seen it. The ones that were sitting there talking, they've all seen these movies. And I understand that in all the movies within the group, there's a killer. But this whole movie, bro, they're literally like, you're the killer. I'm the killer. No, you are. Wait, are you? Wait, I am. Never mind. No, you are, though. You're with me. You're the killer with me. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Are you talking about? I'm not the killer. Like, what the
it's them just basically being smartasses to each other instead of actually producing like character traits that make them like suspectable. It's just not. It's not up there. It's not up there. So people who like the Scream movies, you know what I'm saying, doubt they'll like this.
Nah, that's not true.
People who don't know the movies will probably think it's decent, but are missing out.
That's not true.
Nah.
What you just said.
I don't believe it.
The people who like the first one, I've been seeing people say it's the greatest thing since fucking Italian pizza.
No, they don't. They're lying. They don't like these
They've
movies.
been saying it's the best since '96. All the other sequels, they didn't need to be made. And that,
I'd watch
and that this is the thing. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they've been waiting for. Man. And what fucks me up, what fucks me up, like I said earlier, there's two people directed this. There's a team, Jake. I've never even talked to you about this before, but it just hit me when you were talking, when I kept saying they. I'm like, fuck, I keep forgetting. Bro, 2 people directed this movie.
Yeah, and they're just trying to feed the franchise machine. That's all they were doing.
Oh, yeah, we ain't even get on that. The fucking, how it's literally
a
just
remake,
like fan service, but they're talking about fan service in a negative light, but at the same time
doing it.
Yeah, which the other Screams did, but they did it smarter and did it in a way that wasn't doing it straight up.
Yeah, they were self-critical, but they, relished in it because of the type of movie that it was. Where this is like they're just being hypocritical.
Yeah, it's like every scene that, that person was related to this person in the first movie. You're like, oh my god! Like, no, I was not like, oh my god. Like after the third what do you call it? Egg? What do you call those things?
Easter egg.
Easter eggs or whatever.
So lame.
After that third one, I didn't give a shit if anybody from the first one ever showed up or was talked about.
Yeah, bro.
Just,
that shit was mid.
I'm
I
sorry.
honestly don't even really want to talk about it that much because it was so just like.
Yeah, but with
so
saying all
underwhelming.
that and to get off of this, I am gonna go see it again.
So fucking silly.
I am gonna go.
Oh my god.
I am gonna go.
Have fun.
I was gonna go this morning, but I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it again. Just one more time.
Yeah. Okay. Have fun. Have fun.
Yeah,
to then really be like, yeah, I was right. This is not. Or maybe you'll like it. Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
you'll
don't know
enjoy it.
why I want to go see it. I'm only seeing it because it's Scream. Because if the next one comes out, same director, same cast, I'm going to see it. I'm not like. Let's be real here.
It made money, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, let's get off that.
Anyway, do you see what Peter Dinklage said?
Is that the star of that new musical?
Serrano?
Yeah. Is that who that person
He was
is?
in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm
and
kidding.
all this shit.
I know,
Yeah. He was basically just saying like.
That's the dude who did what's that movie, man? What's my guy?
Death at a
Station Agent? Is that Station Agent?
Yeah, Station Agent. Yes, and Death at a Funeral.
Yeah.
Both Death
Both
at a
of
Funerals.
them.
He's one of the goats. But he was basically talking cash shit to Disney, basically being like, why the fuck are you still making Snow White movies with a bunch of dwarves living in a cave together? Like, can't we be more progressive than that and things like that? And I was like, damn, bro.
Well, that is a story, though.
Yeah, I know, but I never thought about it being a, you know what I'm saying, not a progressive thing.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way.
See, I guess we can talk about that then. Whose responsibility is it if they're not seeing their group represented? Because he's in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I got to.
Okay.
Maybe he should write movies and pitch them.
Yeah. Maybe he
did. I don't know.
I bet he did. I bet he remade it.
Because Station Agent is amazing, and it's about just that. Well, yeah, it's about a person with... It's him.
Yeah.
As the lead actor.
Yeah.
And he's a normal character.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything, out of the ordinary when it comes to movies.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting. I never thought about it that way before. It made me think. I wonder what other fairy tales are pretty problematic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. I'm literally dead ass.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It made me
I mean,
think.
but they're like... Those dwarves are like magical. Those aren't like little people.
Not really. They're not. They don't have magical powers.
In the like fairy tale books, they're not like humans though. Are they?
I don't think they're humans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're
like
not
another species
supposed to be
sort of thing.
They're supposed to be like the mythical dwarf.
Maybe he's more
that we read in myths.
Yeah, maybe he's more for little people though, playing like, normal people.
Yeah.
As opposed to them playing.
He should have not attacked
tropes.
Disney and just said Hollywood because it doesn't really.
Because they be having like the hobbits are played by people that are not little. Like in Lord of the Rings, the hobbits are not
they're
little
hobbits
people.
though. They don't need to be though. Do they need to be?
Well, right. They don't need to be, and it would probably be offensive if they did. Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was.
See, I don't know. This is a risky.
He was taking shots at Disney though. I thought I commend him
that's
for
weird
it.
though. I feel like he should take shots at Hollywood.
Hey man,
Has there been a new Snow White remake? What is he talking
They're
about?
working on it right now. That's why he's talking shit about it. Yeah,
See, I need this back.
They probably called him about it, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, now everything is making
Fuck
sense. Everything is making sense.
Yeah,
we want you to be all. Remember, they're probably like, remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? It was one guy as all of them. Yeah, they probably wanted him to do that.
Yeah, no, he was
be every single one. Sleepy, Deepy,
and you could do a huge range of people. You could be all these different characters. You'd be tired.
You could be like the Eddie Murphy.
You could be mad. You can cross your arms and stick your lip out and be mad at people.
Oh my god!
And he was like,
"I'm grumpy."
He's just looking at him like, "What the fuck? What are they doing?"
That's fucked. Okay, so now it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't call him. Come on, man. Call what's the dude from the Jackass?
Oh, Wee Man?
Call
Wee Man would be like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'll play everyone.
Shoot me out of a cannon, man. Should be.
He had a whole New York Times write-up
Yeah.
recently, basically like talking about like his time, like, you know, as a comedian slash, you know what I'm saying, like somebody who like, you know, is on television or the internet or whatever. But I have yet to read it, but it seemed like an interesting cover story.
But now this takes me back though what I said in the beginning about like, I guess we don't have to say that anymore about this because they probably did call him for that role. But now in general, like, low key, bro, I know people had a whole thing about, you know, Oscars so white and the need for representation of, you know, people of color and, you know, majority would be a majority white movie. And man, after seeing the Scream, man, after seeing a couple movies this year, bro, and last year, it's just like maybe like white writers who are not around black people at all don't need to just be writing black characters just because consumers demand it.
Yeah, and I also think they should just hire black writers, like,
or black writers just make movies.
Yeah,
and write.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a big
not
thing.
even hire black black writers make good shit and fucking yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the King Richard movie. That was written by a white guy.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's the Serena Williams movie.
Never
Written by a white guy.
I mean, you can kind of.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can kind of tell. You can look.
I don't think, honestly, I don't know if that's controversial, but like, I don't think white people should be writing social justice
low
movies.
Key, I don't feel like Will Smith has ever been in a movie not written by a white dude. I can't think of one.
Was Oddly written by a white dude?
Michael Mann wrote that.
He wrote that movie?
Yeah, he co-wrote
really?
it. Yeah,
interesting.
But yeah, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not really into that. It's like the same with like that Detroit movie. Like that was written by white people.
I don't watch that shit. I don't even know about that shit.
Green Room was written by white people.
Green Room.
Green Book. That fucking Viggo Mortensen one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, I'm good on that shit. And like, bro, it's just crazy because like white people love those movies, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my god, it made me. Oh my gosh, it was just such a good feel good movie.
It's for that audience.
And you're like, oh,
who do you think The Help was for?
Yeah, white people for sure. That shit is super for white people.
It's like, remember the good old days.
Yeah.
Remember the good times, folks.
What the fuck was that?
The weight.
Oh, sorry, I was curling them in here. Curling iron. You ever curl iron, Chase?
I was doing it earlier, man.
You remember? You ever curl iron? You ever pump iron there, Chase?
I was doing it earlier. Hold up.
Oh, careful, don't drop it. Hold on. No.
Are you counting?
No, I'm just doing your.
I think that was 10.
Your side effects.
I think that was 10. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for summer.
What's that mean?
Getting my body ready.
Dude, I'm trying to. I live right by like the Calhaven Trail, man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
So
I was joking.
I jog it like once a week, but that's it. That's not doing much.
I just don't want to get beat up. That's all I care about.
No, I just want I need like a what do you call it, man? I don't know. Damn. I need like a new
bike?
No, like, see, this is gonna sound very weird.
Sure,
maybe
yeah, let's hear it.
sexist.
Okay, well, all right, here we go.
Like a new class of women.
Oh, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Like
what does that have to do with your exercise?
What do you mean? Will it do? It'll open me up to opportunities with different women that I haven't been accustomed to.
Because you're
fit.
Oh, you're saying you're saying that the dating pool would be a little bit bigger if you got in shape.
A different class of women. What do you think I meant?
Well, I mean, you can still, you know what I'm saying?
No, I can still pull. Chill out, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. That's how.
But it's for my own mental.
It should be for yourself.
It's for It's for
it should
me.
never be for.
No.
Yeah.
That's a bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Is it what?
That's a bonus.
Yeah, but yeah.
The thing that we were talking about previous.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I just don't want to get, like I said, I don't want to get beat up. That's the only thing I don't want to get.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Because people are crazy, bro.
I feel like somebody could come. I feel like you right now, if you got mad at me, you could push me down with force, and I don't like that thought.
Yeah, dude. I feel like
Like, he could push me down.
I mean, I feel like if me and Tanner ever got into it, he would beat me up really bad. It'd be bad. I would try to help. I would try to save
roommate,
myself, but yeah, it's my roommate, and I would never want that to happen. That's what I'm saying. So, you know what I mean? It's like
right. I don't want to be embarrassed. Exactly. That too.
Speaking of the microphone,
I guess the other class of women, that's an add-on. I guess I shouldn't have really made that seem as important, but like you're saying, like you're saying though, yeah, I don't want to be embarrassed.
I just, I think that we should all try to, be better to our bodies and should do something every once in a while. Like I played in that pickup basketball thing, well, not pickup basketball thing, but that league thing or whatever for a season, and that was fun. Yeah. I couldn't play every game, but I played for a little bit. I think I had like 10 points overall.
Okay. Overall.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We were playing with some hoopers, dude.
Crazy.
They were like college hoopers. They were like really good, and I was like, this is tough. So
dude, I need like fucking muscles like a bullet can bounce off of. You know what I'm saying? Just like, but that's a long way away.
Bro, you know what they just found out? Oh my god, bro, this is crazy.
What happened?
The FDA halts the use of 2 monoclonal antibody treatments after new evidence shows they are less effective against the Omicron variant.
Say that again.
The FDA halts use of the FDA halts the use of 2 monoclonal antibody treatments.
Can you explain what a
monoclonal antibodies is just like a way for like people to like treat COVID. It's a way for like a lot of people.
Oh,
you
so
know what I'm saying?
like
besides as like a treatment,
like a medicine. Okay.
Basically, I'm pretty sure that's what Joe Rogan did.
I always get it mixed up with like seeing if you have antibodies. So a monoclonal antibody is a form of prescription, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that being said, like that was a way for people to like treat it. That wasn't like go to the hospital and go on a ventilator sort of thing. Like it was considered controversial because it wasn't like approved by the FDA, but there were doctors that were like telling people we can try this if you want to. And it's just like, sure, they probably were testing it to see if it could work, but like the fact that it's like not as effective, air quotes, you know what I'm saying, to the Omicron, they're going to stop using it as an effective treatment. It's like they're just trying to get away from that and get people to get the vaccine. Yeah. Like that's the whole reason they would even publish that article, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say I'm not against getting the vaccine. I got it. It's just like very, you know what I'm saying? It's very interesting that they, you know what I'm saying? I just really do think that like any sort of treatment that is, doable, they should investigate and keep doing research to it.
Low key, if you do look up how to treat COVID at home, I did it just so I can try to stay up on what if I catch it and can't go to the hospital. And bro, there's nothing on there, bro. It's like drink water.
Take Tylenol, drink Gatorade.
And that's it.
Yes. Yeah, it's bad.
Like there's no try these herbs. There's no like.
Do you have asthma or anything like that?
No, I smoke though.
I was just gonna say people with asthma though, like all you have is your inhaler. So if you have a terrible cold and then on top of that it like fucks up your lungs. Yeah. Like you're fucked.
Me too. I mean, smokers are in high risk. Yeah. But
did you see what they were saying though?
What?
There was a study that apparently there's evidence that marijuana smokers have less a chance of contracting COVID vaccine
that was
or COVID-19.
Conspiracy theory back 2 years ago,
it was
but
a
now,
joke. And now they're saying it's actually, I don't believe it. I think they're just trying to get people to buy weed because they're taxing it now. It's the government. Bro, they're just trying to get people to do that shit.
I still haven't had it, though. I smoke weed.
Yeah, so there you go. Maybe
it might be. Dude, I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, man. I want to live somewhere. And I don't want to live somewhere else. I want to go somewhere else and just see what it's like there and see how they're like, not documenting things, but like, how they're reporting on shit and like what facts or new evidence do they put in the news? Like what is it like? What's that strategy like? Is there a reason behind it for them too? Probably, but maybe it's a little different than the reason why they do it.
I feel like every other country on earth is as corrupt or more than America.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I got a hunch, but they say Canada's pretty nice. I don't really see any corruption going on there, but they might be in the same level.
I would like to go to Canada.
Because we cover up our corruption. We don't really have exposed corruption here. Like, a lot. Like, in government. like most places do.
Kind of, but we have a lot
we
more
love
people.
to cover it up. We fire people before it uncovers, which is legally there is no ramifications for.
Well, that's why I
fire
think
them.
we have more people though in this country that are literally like researching and doing conspiracies on shit, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're actually like trying to get shit out because of how much corruption there is. Like, there's a lot of people that are constantly questioning things because of that. And like, I feel like maybe like in New Zealand,
we're like, there has to be.
Are there people in New Zealand that are like, this shit is crazy, man? Hey man, this is crazy.
Yeah, there's somebody everywhere that hates it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Isn't that crazy? Like, anywhere you go, somebody's gonna hate where they're from.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure there's the grass is always greener sort of situation. But did you watch football at all this last weekend? So there's only 2 more playoff games.
Man, I put fucking $5 on this damn Green Bay game.
Oh.
Was gonna get $1,500 back in return from this FanDuel. Feel me?
Nope.
Was about to move the whole family out the hood, man. But
so they lost to San Francisco, correct?
By 3.
Yeah. Well, then Tom Brady lost to Matthew Stafford and the Rams by 3-2. So the Buccaneers are out, but Big Joe Burrow, he's in it. Unfortunately, Josh Allen or whatever, Buffalo Bills couldn't cut it.
Who's going to the Super Bowl?
I think it's going to be Bengals.
And the Rams?
Yeah. Because Rams are going to mollywop.
You don't know that.
49ers, bro. Yes, they are. Yeah. If they don't, amazing. If they don't, that'd be amazing.
Did Green Bay and Rams play at all during the season? Who won?
I actually don't know.
Because that fucking defense the 49ers displayed after that first why are we talking about sports? After that first fucking drive, like, if they do that against the Rams, they might win again by 3, by 2.
The Rams lost to the Green Bay last time they played them.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It's fucking football. Anything can happen.
Right.
But I might have to bet on the 49ers. I might have to put 10 down.
Yeah.
And
why not?
And get 10,000 in return. Hit this 24-leg parlay, same game.
I don't know, man. I'm excited for the possibility of Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford going head to head. I always like them as quarterbacks, but I'm excited for this.
Garoppolo is the real underdog now.
That's true. If he gets there, we'll see if he can. If he gets there, that's crazy. Because it could be Garoppolo. Well, wait.
Yeah, but I could see Jamar chasing them, wiping the Chiefs immediately.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like that's about to be like a tight game like that.
No, I'm not really that worried about the Chiefs, to be honest.
I don't think they're gonna do nothing.
Yeah. But that being said, I'm looking forward to the halftime show. It'll be interesting. 12-minute performance.
That's it.
That's what it was. Yeah. It's pretty short. And it's gonna be.
People have been telling me about the commercial. Is it good? You watched it?
Yeah, it's an interesting commercial. Yeah, it's cool. It's like Eminem and Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick. Kendrick might drop that album too soon, which should be tight.
I'm over it.
Oh, come on. You gotta love. And also talking to the fucking microphone.
I'm over it.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're tripping.
You're tripping.
No way, man.
You're tripping.
I like him.
Kendrick, man, you're tripping.
He makes good music, man. You didn't like the Damn album?
No, he hasn't made a good album.
What?
Since
Butterflies?
Yeah. And that's not. See, my favorite album by him is fucking, of course, the first one. The second,
Section 80.
I probably listened to Pimp a Butterfly twice in my entire life. Can you believe that?
Are you talking about
once when it came out, and again like 2 years later to see if it was. And I changed my mind on Pimp a Butterfly. It's pretty good.
It's a classic.
But then Damn is like it's a pop album. I don't like all that loyalty, or whatever the fuck that shit is. Rihanna.
That shit was cool.
Yeah, I don't. But I fuck with a couple songs off there, off of Damn. He got some of his best songs are on Damn for sure.
Yeah. Nobody pray for me.
I like that. See, I like Fear.
Yeah,
that's his
also
best
a great
song.
The Duckworth song is great too.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
So that's what I'm saying.
But that's pretty much it.
So are you saying the first album, as in Good Kid, Mad City, is your
like
favorite?
As an album is? I mean, the second one as an album is like very
listen to
cohesive
Section
album.
80?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's
really good
decent.
too.
I never really liked it like people liked it back in the day.
That one. That's really good.
I was always a OD fan.
Yeah.
The one right before.
I liked OD, but I listened to Section 80 more.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was crazy.
I don't know.
He was coming up on that one.
Yeah.
Doing some crazy shit.
It might just be the beats for me.
Are you gonna watch this Kanye documentary? What's your opinion on that?
No.
Being a Kanye fan, you're not excited about it because he was like, "Fuck that, I don't give final."
I mean,
consent.
even before he said that, it was just like, I don't like the title. It's like kind of.
What does it mean?
It's just the sounding out of the word genius.
Oh,
how you were reading
genius.
You were reading in the dictionary.
Oh, interesting. Oh, look at this.
And they would have a pronunciation, how you would pronounce it. Genius.
Oh, okay.
But nah, I don't like that title. It's kind of looks like it's poking fun at the possibility of that being a reality.
But it's like he's the definition. Kanye West, genius.
It could be. That could. You could read into it though. Right?
I feel like that maybe that's what they're going for, sort of thing.
Yeah, and it's Netflix.
I feel like the content is going to be because I watched the Juice WRLD documentary. I thought it was very telling, but I feel like there might be a similar situation where it's like, oh, we're gonna show you everything that's going on. It's gonna be like super authentic, like literally like authentic, like true to the moment sort of thing. But it's not gonna tell us anything about the person. Like it's not gonna tell a story about them.
The only way I would watch it is if they put out a release, because if you're a Kanye fan, you know that he's been recording his life for like the past 15 years.
Right.
Everywhere he goes, he has a cameraman. If Kanye is putting footage in this, then yeah, I'll probably go. I'll probably see it.
Where else do they get the footage?
His whole career.
Other people.
Like a documentary would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be 3. Isn't it 3 episodes?
Yeah.
And overall, it's like
it's gonna be
8 hours.
See, nah, I'm already not gonna watch it. I already knew I wasn't going. No.
Why
3
is that?
episodes? No. I don't like that Netflix model, man. I sound like a fucking hater right now, but
Yeah, I don't get it.
it's not. They don't
Because it's
they
3
don't
installments.
They don't do good documentaries, to be honest.
Oh, dude, I disagree. You didn't watch that hockey documentary with the
It
one that was
sounded
run
like
by the
every
mom.
other Netflix documentary that they do.
No, it was tight. And they did one for the K. Oh, that was the one. That was the hockey one.
I
But
mean,
then,
Tiger King was all right. It was, but we
no,
were.
I'm not talking.
We were in our homes. You know what I'm saying? So that was literally the first thing during the pandemic.
I've seen a
came
couple of really great documentaries from Netflix, and I don't really like documentaries like that.
Yeah,
but
they're just like sensationalist. They're documentaries. They're not really like profound or thought provoking.
Didn't A24 do that Amy Winehouse one? Did you watch that, Amy?
Yeah, I watched that. Netflix didn't do that for
No.
damn sure they didn't do
they
that. You
See,
can tell they didn't do that shit. That
I didn't
shit
really
is
like.
great.
I didn't really like that one.
You didn't like Amy?
Nah, just like it was just like
It's sad.
it just showed it was too much like
I almost cried.
they just I don't know, bro. It was like too I feel like it was
You thought
just
that was
disrespectful to her.
sensationalist?
Yeah, I feel like it was
Oh.
disrespectful to her cuz it showed her as like a drug addict. And like I didn't like obviously she had a
I mean,
problem.
we saw her as a drug addict.
Literally,
though.
yeah, I know, and like I know it was a problem, but like I feel like they definitely showed who's at fault, which I appreciate that they
Yeah.
like point in the direction of like these people were neglecting her.
Yeah.
But
See,
I
only
felt like they
watched
showed
that
too
once.
much.
It was too sad for me.
Yeah, it was. It was so sad.
Yeah.
It was the saddest thing ever.
And
And
then
she's
how-
literally the greatest
And
voice
then
of all time.
how they were having the lyric clippings come up, and you're like, "Oh, that's what she said," and it's referencing her boyfriend's name. And I'm thinking it's another lyric, or I'm singing along with it, just like. But she's talking about personal shit in her music. It's not. They seem like pop songs. I mean, they are. They sound like personal songs too. But she's saying names and shit and
She was a
referencing
genius.
places she had been and.
Yeah, when it came to songwriting, she
And I
was
thought,
goated.
but I thought it was a person, like it was the type of music that's personal but pop, which it was. But I thought it was, more on the pop edge where she was a creative coming up with songs and stories mostly. But when I saw that doc, I was like, oh shit. She said his name in once. I forget the song, but I was like, oh, that's what that. Yeah.
And they sucked. Those the dudes in her life were
Yeah.
trash. Yeah, it was tough to watch. Yeah, man. I feel like there's a lot of
But
documentaries out there. I need
Yeah,
to
I'm
catch
probably
up on
not
for
gonna
sure.
catch that one.
No Kanye.
Until I see the because I watched like 5 minutes of the Biggie one and I was like, huh, no.
There was a Biggie one, like a
Yeah,
documentary.
that Netflix put out, yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that went right under my nose.
Not It was like the first 5 minutes. Something felt off. It's just all the Netflix. They feel off, man. And they're raising the fucking prices to $15.99. Thank God I'm not freaking paying for the Netflix I use. But, man, I got that message, and because it's under my name. I got that message. I said, bro. In what world, bro? In what world? And I might have to fucking get low-key. Hey, life pro tip. I'm sorry, Jake.
Go ahead.
But life pro tip for you too, bro.
Okay.
Yo, HBO Max.
Yeah.
They just said $7.99 for 12 months. I'm about to make a new fucking email address. Cancel my HBO Max, which is $15, y'all. Man, y'all better get on this goddamn.
$7.99. So it's $7.99
for a year
times 12.
No, yeah, $7.99 a month for 12 months.
Nice.
Instead of this $15 bullshit.
Yeah, you could just pay that off all at once.
Yeah,
You'd be good to go. I'm sure that people are going to start doing that shit. Did they lower it to compete with somebody else?
it's just for new people.
I heard Disney Plus is going up.
Man, they all go. I can't believe this shit. But HBO Max is the best one for sure.
Yeah, easily. And the
For
Criterion channel.
Yes,
Those are the goated.
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I'm saying? Movie ones.
I found out they do have the commentary on there
on
for some movies.
Criterion channel?
Yeah, and special features that
Yeah.
will come in the bundle.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at
Yes.
first.
HBO Max needs to get on that and
Yeah.
put that on there. HBO Max did have the extended version of
Commentaries are about to be like
a relic.
and yeah, they need to be on streaming services like alongside the movies.
I just can't believe people like directors don't want to do that anymore. Like I like featurettes, like you know, I like to watch like for Euphoria.
Maybe 4 minutes long.
Yeah. But for like they need to be longer though. Like I want them to be like 20 minutes long or something like that. Like for Euphoria, after every episode, they have a featurette that like talks about the episode. They do that for all HBO shows though. And I just like to hear like what the director talks about in terms of like how they go about like shots and like, you know, executing shit and like what characters we're doing and like why they did it that way at the time versus another take sort of shit. Like that's
so you gotta go back to the old shit.
Yeah, man.
They're not. I don't know. They're not giving the sauce, man, like they used to, man.
I feel like they need to have like a whole lot of shit, like not behind the scenes features type thing, but like they need to every movie that like I just feel like any movie that slaps needs to have a commentary.
Movies really aren't for DVD anymore, and that's what commentary's for. They're not for Blu-ray anymore either. Low key, they're for straight video on demand and streaming after they hit theaters. Yeah. If they even hit theaters.
They definitely need to continue to do it for, like, what's the term? Physical media. Like Blu-ray or DVD, 4K HD DVDs.
Right.
Like, they need to always do a commentary for that shit. That's the incentive almost. It's like, we're going to
like
buy it. Yeah. I want to have it. Like, I want to hear
like
what
the
they
quality's great, but
if I ever did some shit, I'm doing the same fucking. I'm always gonna do a commentary for shits and giggles because people who like movies like that shit, and I don't, bro. I just hate that they do not. The film industry is not catering to people who like movies right now, and like that's really whack. They're just on a super consumer level, like. This needs to get digested and shit out and onto the next thing instead of like taking quality. Point
on this spreadsheet, in this movie,
and it's ass and it's so whack. How many streams can we get? It's so whack. Like who cares? Yeah. Like obviously to make more money, to make more shit. Yeah, you do. Like as a director or filmmaker, you want to like increase that so that you can make more stuff. But like at the same time, like there's got to be like reasons why, you know. The Safdie brothers, you know, put out Blu-rays and shit, even though most of their stuff is all like made for streaming services. Like they put their shit out and have special features and behind the scenes and like commentaries and shit like that. Like those are the people, you know what I'm saying, who really care. And like that's what I'm trying to say.
Yo, did you speak last thing before we go? Yeah. You were about to say Cohen, but you said Safdie because you probably thinking brothers. But
yeah,
did you see that Macbeth?
Yeah, it was great. It was awesome. And I don't like. I'd seen Macbeth like as a kid at the Civic Theater in Kalamazoo, and they were. It was pretty hardcore. They treated it like The Godfather, so it was like very like, you know, stripped down, similar to that, but like less stylistic.
It is The Godfather of
Shakespeare's.
Of
They're just putting
English
hits out on
stories.
people. But I remember there being more hits. Like I remember people getting whacked so many times. But like that's probably happened in this.
Play.
It's just I remember it being
the
more.
Play, I believe he kills. Well, in the movie,
I think
he
Lady
kills
Macbeth kills someone too. I think Lady Macbeth kills someone too. I might be wrong.
No, because that's the whole thing, and that's what makes the tragedy of Macbeth happen. It's because in the book, she's like, "I'll go kill him with the daggers," just like she said in the movie. And then she came back. I don't think she could do it.
She couldn't do it, right?
And then he did it. He didn't want to do it in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's why it's the tragedy of Macbeth, because and she's guilty by association.
Yeah. And then she's like really guilty.
Yeah.
Like literally. Sorry, yawning. But
Because
yeah, she was
the
really
mastermind
guilty.
of it. She's guilty because she's the mastermind.
But yeah, I thought it was a really cool stylistic choice. Made it feel
Yeah.
really fresh, even though I'd seen it before. It wasn't like a tradition. Like it wasn't how most like. I like Kenneth Branagh for like a lot of different reasons. The guy who usually does Shakespeare stuff. He did the Thor movies too, the first two I think, which were like the critically panned ones. But like he likes that type of shit. Like he likes literature and like he did a lot of that shit on on stage and everything. And yeah, I just I think that it helps that this is so stylish and looks so damn cool, and it's it's one of the Coens, and like they have their Coen actors as well with they have Denzel too to go sicko mode, like he was going absolutely atrocious. He was the man in that movie. But yeah, and I love the witches in this are super creative.
She's great.
Ugh, she's such a good actor.
She's great. But yeah, so till next time.
Yeah, thanks for talking to me about the world and movies again. We'll get back together and do it again sometime soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.